that you're pink.
All right, so Kyle, have you ever played this game before?
No.
All right, it's easy. It's all trivia. It's all just trivia crap. So pick your colorway. You're blue. So grab the blue circle thing and put it in the middle. Craig, last joke is pink. That's fine. Craig wants a weird factoid. The weird factoid. Did you know that the moon of Endor orbits a planet called Endor in a system that has suns named Endor 1 and Endor 2?
I didn't know that.
Well, it's not a guarantee that you don't know the factoid. Everybody else grab your circle. So here's the thing. So what we do is you roll a die, and then you can go wherever. You can only go one direction per like roll. So like if you get like a 6, you can only go like, you know, forward. But if you get but on your next turn you can go back if you want. It's just you can't like change directions mid-turn. Whatever space you land on, you'll get asked a trivia question based on the category that's like listed. So like if you look at these, you can go ahead and look at these. We're gonna shuffle them. These are the categories. Or just, you know, it's just I guess they don't say categories, but they're different categories. It doesn't really matter. They're just Star Wars trivia questions. So if you get it right, you get to roll again and continue on going until you get a question wrong, and then your turn ends. Your goal is to get to these big spaces at the ends of these. You want to land on here. You want to get a question right, and if you get a question right on these big spaces, you get one of these wedges added to your circle thing. And your goal is to get all 6 wedges, so you need to go to all of these big spaces, and then you need to get to the middle. Now here's the main problem with this game, and it's gonna be annoying, but this is the way the game is. When you roll your die, you have to go the entire movement. You cannot stop mid die. So like let's say that you are right here, right? And you're trying to get to purple. And you roll a 5. You cannot go 1, 2, 3, okay, here I am. You have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like you have to land exactly on the space. Does that make sense? Yes, no, maybe?
I think so.
All right. So we're going to roll to see who goes first. Whoever rolls highest goes first, and then we go clockwise around the table. So go ahead and roll, Kyle. See what you get. See if you get higher than 3. Nope. Well, I think Craig is going to go first, but lost joke. All right, lost joke and Craig, re-roll. 1 and God damn it. Jesus. All right. Lost joke is going to go first.
That's me.
All right, I guess I will ask a question for Lost Joke. So, whatever color they land on, by the way, I think we'll take turns reading the questions, if you don't mind, if that's okay. So, whatever color they land on is the color of the question that you read them. So, Lost Joke. What type of ship is the shuttle Tidarium disguised as during its transit to the Endor base? This is a dumb question. A lot of these are dumb questions.
The what ship?
What type of ship is the shuttle Tidarium disguised as during its transit to the Endor base? It makes you think that like it's using like it's looking for like the model of ship, but no, it's just asking.
It's just disguised as an Imperial shuttle.
Yeah, but what kind of Imperial shuttle? What were they doing?
What do you mean? What were they doing? Like, what were they transporting?
Yeah, in vague terms, what were they transporting? I have to give hints because like the question is dumb.
They were. It's like transporting troops to get onto Endor, right? They were just trying to sneak through.
Yeah, but what were they like disguised as? What was their story? What was their cover story?
Were they like a maintenance crew or something? Something really inane.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Apparently they were a
Why
cargo
show?
ship. That's the answer. They were a cargo ship. It's dumb. So far this deck is not looking any better. Okay, well, it is. Oh, it's my turn now. Okay. All right, someone ask me a hard question.
Are
Orange.
the colors still all wacky?
No, I think the colors are mostly the same. I think red on the cards is more red, but it's just the hot pink. So orange is the one on the bottom.
What do
I can
you,
see the card that Last Joke is holding.
yeah, you see the questions. The answers are on the back.
Yeah.
Who concludes when he hears screaming over the comlink that his associates are dying?
They're dying, R2. 3PO.
Yes.
Hell yeah, I got my first way edge. And I get to continue too.
Ron, you forgot the C.
No, he said the C.
No, I said 3PO, but it's not wrong anyway. That's his name.
No, you need to know his model number, his make, his
His name
creator.
is C3PO Human Cyborg Relations.
Human
No, that
Cyborg
is an
Relations is his
adage.
title.
Yeah,
No,
it's
that's
his
his name.
title.
His job.
It's his full
Someone
name.
asked me purple. I'm on purple.
Who boasts, "I've just made a deal that will keep the Empire out of here forever"?
He sounded like Jabba. He's just the way you burped it sounded exactly like Jabba. What was the question?
Who boasts, "I've just made a deal that they'll keep the Empire out of here forever"?
Lando.
Yes.
How naive do you have to be to think saying that makes any sense? If you find yourself saying a sentence like that, you should stop and be like, I'm an
Orange.
idiot.
Well, now Landau learned his lesson
Landau.
after the deal was changed.
Keep on
Pray
saying
that it
Landau.
does not change again.
Yeah, but when he was saying that sentence, he should have realized.
All right, orange. Someone asked me an
Sometimes
orange.
he's not a very good gambler. Which three characters are surprisingly dry after their swim to Okgunda? Gunga.
It's not that kind of movie.
Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Jar Jar.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Still my turn.
As soon as it said dry from their swim going to Gonga, I'm like, you know this answer.
Roll again. Roll again. Roll again. Damn. I guess purple.
What does Chancellor Palpatine order created right after the Senate grants him emergency powers?
The Galactic Army, the Great Galactic Army. Grand Galactic Army.
Okay, you answered more than it was asking.
Oh, what was it?
Army.
Oh, so I believe it was the Grand Galactic Army of the Republic.
Nope, they just wanted army.
Okay, well. God damn it. Green. We might be here for a while.
What color is the sky? What color is the Star Killer base planet as seen from space?
No, that's a sequel. Skip it. Draw again. That's a sequel. That's a sequel question. We aren't doing those
Why not?
because sequel sucks.
Because they suck.
Are you sure? You sure
Yep.
you don't want to take a stab at what color was Star Killer base?
No, I mean I know the answer. I wish that I didn't though. Isn't this stacking?
Well, you're gonna have to answer it because they're all this from
No,
the
no,
new
no. Just
trilogy.
redraw. Just draw a new card. Just put that card away and draw a new card.
The answer was white.
I know it was white. It's Ilum, technically. Oh, that's the fan theory, at least.
What color are you?
I'm a green.
All right. Which planet was the site of a stampede of various wildlife, including moths, icopi, and pecopecos? You
Sounds
sure
like a sequel question.
you sure you want to
Is
avoid
that no?
answering
That's not a.
white?
That's not a sequel question, is it? That's a prequel question. It sounds like a prequel
It
question.
might be.
I'm trying to think of stampedes. I don't know, Naboo.
Yes.
Jesus. There's not that many planets in the prequels, to be honest. Jesus. All right, new rule. By the way, I'm instituting a new rule because otherwise, Liz, you want to be timed out? Hold on, let me time out Liz. Time out. 600 seconds? No, I don't want 600 seconds. I wanted like 2 minutes. That's fine. I'll get you in 2 minutes, Liz. The new rule is if the question on the card is a sequel question, end of turn. How about that? It adds a little bit of a RNG to it. So someone asked me a blue question though, because it won't be retroactive from now on.
Who is Darth Vader talking to on the first Death Star when he observes he is here?
Tarkin?
Yes.
This. Because otherwise, like my turn is never gonna end.
Vader isn't above force choking some
Yellow
lowly officer.
Who stands at the hangar door of Echo Base scanning for Luke Skywalker's life signs?
Data.
Say Data.
Life forms.
Chewie. It's Chewie.
Precious little life forms.
No.
Damn. Who was it?
It's R2.
Oh. All right.
Data loves to look for life signs.
Untimed out. Liz, you're good now. You're untimed out. It was 2 minutes, I think. I'll do something about that. I'll get a like a timer thing going for that later. All right, now Kyle, it is your turn. Finally, if you have any questions on how the game is supposed to be played, let me know. But it's really easy. It's a really simple game.
I mean, my brain's not doing much at the moment, really.
Did you do something bad, Liz?
No, she just
where do I-
redeemed timeout. You can
Which
go anywhere.
direction? Any.
Yeah,
Okay.
anywhere.
Yeah,
Purple red.
you just move your full roll in any direction you want.
Who wants to read Kyle's question? Craig, maybe?
Maybe she redeemed timeout because she did something bad.
Maybe she did. Craig, read Kyle's question.
What color?
Purple.
I'm not sure where this is from.
Let me see.
How many times has Han Solo not delivered to the Conch Club according to Tasu Leech?
That's a sequel. That's a sequel question.
I have a feeling I'm not going to know the answer either way.
Go ahead and ask him another one. Let's give Kyle a chance, because my turn went on for too long. Go ahead and do another one for Kyle. This time.
Which delegation immediately objects to Senator Palpatine's accusations in the Galactic Senate?
Wow.
I have a feeling I should know, but I don't.
Yes, just like any faction you can think of in the
The prequels.
movies.
It'd be the rebels, probably. Or like the people. I don't even know. People that
The
turned into
rebels
the rebels.
didn't exist in the prequels.
That's fine.
Oh, didn't they? I don't know.
Yeah. It's the Trade Federation.
All right, Craig, your turn.
Just top Kyle here.
I'll ask.
Purple.
Who fires the black? We had this question last time. Who fires a blaster bolt that ricochets off the walls of the trash compactor?
Han Solo.
Yes.
Orange.
How many torpedoes does Anakin fire in order to destroy the droid control ship? I'll try spinning. Ah! And then he dies.
You didn't say the full line.
I didn't. No. It's correct.
I don't know. I'll just say 1.
2. All right, Lost Joke, your turn. Kyle, do you want to read Lost Joke's question?
Okay, how do I take just one card?
Just press 1 on the stack. Press the number key 1 on your keyboard as you're hovering over it.
How do you shuffle it?
R. And then
Droid
to flip
control
it,
ships, the best designed ships ever.
to flip it, it's F on the card in your inventory. And you're reading the blue
Barely
one.
read this.
You can hold Alt on it. You hold Alt on it, and it'll make it bigger.
Who knows fear will keep the local systems in line?
It was Vader, wasn't it?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's not.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Fear will keep the locals in line. Fear of this battle station. Purple. Let's joke. Or Craig, I don't care. Whoever.
Who does Han Solo ask, aren't you afraid the Empire is going to find out about this little operation?
Who does he ask?
Yeah.
Leia.
No.
Damn. Who was it?
Lando.
Landau.
Martin Landau. Your turn, Kyle.
Lando Calrissian.
All right, Kyle, you might get a wedge. Kyle, how knowledgeable are you on Star Wars? Are you a big Star Wars fan?
Like brain turned off. Enjoyment. Yeah.
How do
I've
you
played a lot of fucking Battlefront. That's
how
about it.
how knowledgeable are you on between the three of them, World of Warcraft, Harry Potter, or Lord of the Rings? Which would you say you're most knowledgeable in?
I mean, it would be a mix between Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. But then you're asking me to be, I don't know, memorize things. It's not happening.
Let's ask Kyle questions from Lord of the Rings. This deck right here.
It's gonna be like really obscure, deep lore stuff.
It probably is, but I mean that's the same for some of the Star Wars questions. I think colors are generally the same.
Yeah, they're in the same order. I would think that for Lord of the Rings Trivial Pursuit, it pulls a lot more from the books than it does the films, but
it depends on like what the tie-in was, if they're tying in with the books or the films more.
Okay, well, I'm looking at this top card and it says what year was the Two Towers movie released. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna be more film.
All right. Well, let's give, since Kyle isn't as big of a knowledgeable in Star Wars as we are. Let's ask Kyle
I mean,
Lord
I
of the Rings
don't mind
questions.
playing the Star Wars one.
Really?
That's kind of weird. Yeah.
Are you
It's
sure?
kind of weird.
All
yeah,
right.
I'm sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, then in that case, someone ask him a green question.
Like, is anyone gonna expect my brain to work at like 4 a.m.?
It could.
Yes.
My brain does, but I'm weird, so.
Which two planets are the sites of battles between Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's the question?
Which two planets are the sites of battles between Darth Maul and Qui-Gon Jinn?
I want to guess it because I want to know if I'm right. Tatooine and Naboo.
Yep.
I feel like it's a gross overestimation on using the word battle
for Tatooine, especially. I mean, they don't really do much. They trade like a blow or something, and then Darth Maul like leaves.
They delay him.
Yeah. All right, Craig's turn.
Wait, what do you do when you don't guess
Nothing.
correctly?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing happens. You just that's the end of your turn.
Very
You don't
nice.
get the wedge.
When you guess correctly, you can keep going. So the idea is that you keep going until you get an answer wrong.
All right. God, what is some of these questions are so ridiculously simple. Which room on the second Death Star is the site of Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader's final lightsaber duel?
Throne room.
Whose throne room?
Emperor's throne room.
All right. Sheeves.
Emperor who?
Sheeves. Emperor. Yeah. Who? What's his full name and date of birth?
We need his first. We need his last name, middle initial, first name, social security.
All right. Keep on going. Oh, that's not good. It's a sequel question, so that's the end of your turn.
Right.
The question was who caught. No, wait, that wasn't the question. I lost it. Oh, it's gone. It was about Han Solo talking to Unkar Plut. The guy
I think
from,
we should change the rules so a sequel question only ends your turn if you've already gone, like not on your first
Okay.
go.
All right. That's okay. We can do that. Was that your first go? You want to go again then?
No, that was my second, so
Okay.
my turn's over. But
Let's
that
do-
formalized is what we did when it happened to Kyle.
That's correct. Last joke. Tis your turn.
I think this is a sequel question.
All right. Pull another card then.
Who does Lord Santeca think of as royalty?
Yeah, that's a sequel question.
And I never even bothered watching the last one.
Really. I have seen them, but I don't really remember that much about them because I'm just kind of trying to block them from my brain.
Here's a sequel question. How many laps does Anakin Skywalker complete to win the pod race?
Prequel.
That happened in The Rise of Skywalker, right?
That happened in Rogue One.
There's only one lap, wasn't it?
There,
I
your
thought
answer.
it was more, but
I thought it was just one lap because nobody seemed to survive one lap.
Only he had crashed and blown up.
I think it's 3. What's the answer?
3.
Hell yeah. I don't get anything for that, but it's fine. I like being right, okay? I enjoy it. I enjoy getting useless trivia questions right. Let's go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Blue.
How many eyes does the Dianoga use to check out the activity in the Death Star's trash compactor?
I want to say 1, but it could have been 2 eyes on 1 stock. I'm going to say 1 though.
Correct.
Yay. Let's go this way. Orange.
Which 2 characters address Obi-Wan Kenobi as General Kenobi?
Wow. One of them is Grievous.
I'll
Hello
give you a
there.
hint. This
Okay.
is one of few potentially cross trilogies questions.
Um, will you tell me if I'm right about Grievous? Just give me half the answer.
Yes.
All right. Leia, I guess.
Correct.
Hey. Let's go to yellow.
Which pilot serves as Red Leader during the second Death Star battle?
Red leader is Wedge, isn't it?
Yeah.
Roll again. Yay! Reddish.
Your turn is over.
Oh no. What was it?
Kylo Ren question.
Oh. All right.
What does Kylo Ren call Darth Vader in an impassioned monologue about finishing what he started?
Fuck if I know.
Who cares?
Yeah, who cares?
Kyle's turn. You wait, Kyle.
Sorry, what?
Kyle might be asleep.
Your-
Your
Your
turn.
turn.
I'm not really processing anything.
Maybe you should go to bed, as if it's too late for you.
It's kind of entertaining to.
It is. All right. Red. Han Solo used to think that the magical power. Han Solo used to think that the magical power of the Force was a bunch of what?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind is bullshit, I suppose.
You're close, but think of a family-friendly version.
Stocko.
I don't really know.
It's
It's not in my
mumbo
vocabulary at the moment.
mumbo
okay.
jumbo.
That's like the first thing I thought, but
Well, you
didn't
should
seem
guess it.
explicit enough.
No, you should guess it. I mean, there's nothing, nothing lost with a guess, because, you might be right. Wait, it's Craig's turn now.
Which is why I rolled
Okay.
purple.
Kyle, you read it.
Just press one.
You just press 1.
Then you probably have to flip it.
Wait, what color was that?
Purple.
Purple.
Who, according to C-3PO, detects no trace of Leia at the speed of light crash on Endor?
R2.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like the only option that makes sense.
Orange. Orange.
I already said that joke.
I know. I'm saying it again. So there.
Who gives notice? If you'll not be needing me, I'll close down for a while.
I think I know.
Lobot.
I think it's 3PO.
Who's this question for?
Me.
Craig. I'm just also guessing because I like getting that stuff right. I like seeming like a
3PO
smart nerd.
3PO doesn't say if you not be needing me. Well, I said my wild guess, so
What was it?
Lobot.
No. It was in fact 3PO.
I heard
He
him
does
say
not
if
talk like
you'll.
that.
I heard him say if you'll not be needing me.
I heard if you not be needing me.
It does.
What droid
You'll
talks
not
like
be
that
needing
though?
me.
I don't know. Lobot's not really a droid though. Some kind of weird.
It's like a
cyborg.
cyborg or something. Yeah. Your turn, Last Joke.
Close down is weird
Orange.
for a droid to say too. Did he mean like shut down?
Well, also, yes, he did. He meant like shut down to conserve resources, but keep in mind this is a movie from the 70s where they were making shit up as they went along. Orange, what does Yoda whack repeatedly? Who does Yoda whack repeatedly with his walking stick?
R2.
That's correct.
R2's
Wrong.
the only one that was attacking him, so he was defending himself.
No, he whacked birds repeatedly with his walking stick.
He also
Seagulls.
probably whacked off repeatedly with his walking stick, but they didn't show that.
Not much to do on Dagobah.
Blue.
For the way edge. Who does Governor Tarkin call charming to the last?
Governor Tarkin?
Who does Governor Tarkin call charming to the last?
I don't know.
I think the title is probably kind of a red herring. Just ignore it.
Yeah, make a guess. Like it can
I
only be
have
so
no
many
guess.
people. Who did Tarkin ever interact with in his scenes?
Han Solo.
Yeah, no, he never interacted with Han Solo.
That's my guess.
Leia. You said Leia. You said that's a Leia. My turn.
That was foreshadowing for when Leia would be especially charming in the last movie of that trilogy.
Orange.
In the chainmail bikini.
Very charming.
Who hand carves a gift out of a Jaipur snippet as remembrance?
This sounds like a sequel question. Look at the answer, Lost Joke. Don't tell me the
I
answer,
already
but
looked
look
at
at
the
the
answer,
answer.
and it's not.
It's not a sequel question?
Oh.
Anakin.
What's the thing they?
Who hand carves a gift out of a Jaipur snippet as remembrance?
You
Anakin.
spelled Jaipur.
Japor.
Anakin.
Yes.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Green. Wait, that's you. I moved you instead of me. Hold on. It's still green though. Still good.
What does the Trade Federation abbreviation MTT stand for?
I actually used to know this, but I don't know it. It's mechanized. I don't know. What is it?
You're not guessing?
No, that's it. I don't know what else. I don't know what the TTs could be. Mechanized
I'm gonna
troop transport.
Transport.
What was it?
Multi-troop transport.
I got the M wrong anyway.
Multipass.
Lilu Dallas multipass. Multipass. Kyle, your turn. Go to green and get a wedge, maybe. If you would like.
What are the wedges do?
It let you win the game. You need to collect all the wedges from all around the board.
Okay, that's not
That's-
gonna happen.
That's the point of the game. You want to try it, though? You don't want to try it?
Well, I'm on yellow now.
Well, yeah, but you could just move the other way instead, and you'd be on the green spot for the
No, I've
wedge.
already chosen.
All
I've
right.
chosen.
All right.
Probably gonna be a weird question again.
Who does Luke Skywalker address as Exalted One?
I don't know. I feel like it should be obvious.
Yes.
Jabba. It's Jabba.
Oh, okay.
Fine.
That's bullshit then.
Why?
Just seems so unlikely.
Well, it's because it's from Return of the Jedi when he was trying to be all nice and negotiate with Jabba for Han's release. It is... Yeah. He's already on top of it. It's Craig's turn.
Yellow.
Lost Jokey, do it.
It's good that they specified multi-troop transport to differentiate it from the
Single troop
vehicles
transport.
that only transport one troop.
Yeah.
Who assures Darth Vader that the rebel shield on Hoth will be down in moments?
General Veers.
You may start your landing. I remember that. I remember that line.
Which personality trait, according to Yoda, is a flaw more common among Jedis?
I have no idea. I have no idea myself.
Impatience.
No. It's arrogance.
Hmm. Return Lost Oak. Did you guys see the trailer for Obi-Wan? The Obi-Wan show?
No, I did not.
No.
It looks like it could be okay. They showed some Inquisitors, so I guess the Inquisitors will be involved in that, which is appropriate, to be honest. And it looked like they had young Uncle Owen back as well, the same actor from the prequels too.
These people are very old.
Well,
Agreed.
young Uncle Owen isn't that old. He's actually, I can't remember his name. He's actually become like an actor himself. Like I mean, he obviously was an actor, but like he's done other things. He's not one of those people who did Star Wars and then like did nothing else. Oh, this is technically a sequel question, but I'm gonna ask it to you anyway. Which exterior feature on the Millennium Falcon has changed since we last saw it in Return of the Jedi? So I should look at the answer just in case, but I know what it is. Yep.
Which exterior feature changed from the Millennium Falcon?
Yes. After Return of the Jedi. Like it's in when you see the Millennium Falcon in the sequel movies, what's different about it?
shouldn't have that satellite dish anymore.
I will give that to you. It does have a satellite dish, but it's a different satellite dish. I'll give that to you though, because it's a dumb question. Just continue on. That was your first go, so it doesn't count for ending your turn.
I think of it less of a sequel question, more of a continuity question.
Yeah, but it specifically is referencing how it looks in the sequels. Because this isn't taking Liz! This the first this stream to buy that channel point redemption. Congratulations, Liz. Only one person can buy that per stream. And it was you. Was that good? Is that good? Should I leave it on longer? Let me know. I can leave that alert on a little bit longer if you want me to.
How dare you? I wanted to be first. I didn't have the chance. Purple?
Purple.
Yeah, go ahead. It should be longer, you think, Liz? I'm not gonna leave it on for like a whole minute, but like I leave it on for like 15-20 seconds.
Who does Luke Skywalker contact on his comlink while trying to escape the Death Star's detention block?
Obi-Wan.
Incorrect.
What was the question? I wasn't listening.
It's 3PO.
Oh.
It's who does Luke Skywalker contact on his comlink while trying to escape the Death Star's detention block?
Oh, yeah. I knew that one. I feel like such a horrible nerd saying stuff like I knew that one. Like, I'm not lying. I did actually know it, but
I have a joke prediction for the Obi-Wan show.
yeah. Purple.
Obi-Wan has some bad dreams, so he decides he has to kill baby Luke in the crib. but then he falls in love with Aunt Beru and
Oh no. I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna
competes in a
happen.
pod race against Uncle Owen to win her affection.
They showed Luke on the trailer, and he was like a kid. He wasn't a baby. He was like he looked like he was 8 or 9 years old or something like that.
Even better, Jedi love killing
Younglings.
kids that aren't babies.
Purple. Someone asked me a purple question.
Who blames Queen Amidala for the presence of battle droids on Naboo?
Viceroy Gunrate.
No.
Who was it?
Boss Nass. Kyle's turn.
Why did it all come together now? Weird. Go to purple, try for a wedge. All right. Who borrows a swoop bike to seek out some unsuspecting Tusken raiders?
That'd be Anakin.
Yes, it is. You get a wedge. You get a wedge, sir. There you go. I give it to you. Oh. What? All right, you get it. I just need 5 more.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
It is. Yeah, it is. It is still your turn.
He doesn't just seek them out either.
He kills them. The women and children
the
too.
younglings.
Because he hates sand. People.
Nice.
Everything Anakin does in his entire life can be traced back to his hatred of sand.
You can go back and get that blue if you want.
Yeah, I could, but my brain's thinking linearly.
All right. Purple.
What if Kyle won this game?
I mean, he could. How many years after Anakin won the pod race is he assigned to protect Senator Amidala? Amidala. Amygdala.
Wrong
It
franchise.
wants like a really specific number, right?
It
Probably.
does, but to rephrase the question, how many years is episode 2? Does episode 2 take place after episode 1? That's what it's really asking. How many years is it?
Like 20 years.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
It's
2
10.
years.
It's 10 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. All right. Craig's turn.
He didn't really seem to understand what it meant to protect her, though. He did something else instead.
Plus, he looked like such a young boy in that first movie.
He
that I
was
know.
a young boy in that first movie. It was weird
Well, and
because
then
he
he
was
turned-
just a little boy, and he met Queen Amidala. Well, to be fair, Queen Amidala I think was supposed to be fairly young. Like I think she was only supposed to be like 15 or 16 years old in that, but still he was only like 8 years old, and then like the next movie
She's
takes
a
place
crow.
10 years later,
She's a cradle robber. I got
and
purple.
they're supposed to be together at that point. Not at that point, but they get together. Lost joke, or Kyle can read it.
Sorry.
What color am I reading?
Purple.
Which leader at Geonosis finally admits we have to order a retreat?
It has to be General Grievous, or I'm just not going to get it. So, General Grievous.
No. It is Poggle the Lesser.
Great.
I was thinking it's gonna be the bug guy, right? The bug guy who probably had a name but like was never actually named in the show, and that's
I was
him.
even picturing the bug guy, but there's no way I would know his name.
Pretty sure Poggle the Lesser is one of the Trade Federation guys.
No, I don't think so. Here, I'll look him up. How do you spell his name?
Just as you think it would be, Poggle.
Poggle the Lesser
Poggle the
is the bug guy. Poggle the Lesser is the bug guy.
But where's Poggle the Greater?
I don't know.
That's very important.
Lost joke. I believe it's your turn. Yeah.
Having a Poggle the Lesser is like a Chekhov's gun. There has to be a Poggle the Greater at some point. And the longer the wait is, the more epic he has to be.
This is kind of dumb. What word does Han Solo yell after clearing Darth Vader off Luke's tail in the attack on the first Death Star?
What?
What singular word does Han Solo yell after clearing Darth Vader off Luke's tail in the Death Star run?
Augers.
GG. Lamau. I don't know, isn't it just Yahoo?
Yes, it is. It actually is, yes.
That's less of a word and more just like a cry of victory.
Well, there it is.
I don't want that wedge.
You better take it. You better take it.
No.
I'll give it to you. Here you go.
The question
Yours.
was dumb.
Craig wants to redeem a poll. Is that a poll or prediction? It doesn't really matter. Let's make a poll. I'll have to make a poll. I've never done this before, so let me do this.
We're actually tied up.
I am going to allow additional votes for Merc points. Can I do this? Oops, hold on. It's because this is like a weird. Should be 10. Duration, I'm gonna put it in for like 10 minutes.
People
All right.
who win the poll should get some sort of reward.
Yes, I don't know how to do that, but I will definitely consider that. I don't know where you go to look. Oh, here it is. It's at the top of the chat. You can vote, and you can also vote extra votes using Merg points. It's like 10 points per extra vote. Whose turn is it?
Mine.
Did you go
I'm
already?
on orange.
Okay. Which battle defines year 0 in official Star Wars timelines? I already know this
I
one.
don't
You really don't know? You have no idea at all?
No idea.
I'm gonna give you a hint. Usually when people describe years in Star Wars, they say things like BBY or ABY.
I don't know that.
It is the Battle of Yavin. That's before the Battle of Yavin or after the Battle of Yavin. All right, my turn. Green. Greenway Edge.